Today is Wednesday, April 15th, and we'll be reading Joshua 14 and 15.
And there's Catherine smiling.
And we had a bird like this.
And we have the bird there. Oh, we have a fist bump. Good job. All right, fist bumps from Catherine, fist bumps from Josh. All right. Fist bumps from Molly. No, I mean not Molly. Sky. No.
Look, I'm gonna pull my thumbs off.
All right.
Bye.
High five. Okay. Find your spot. 14.
Division of the land west of the Jordan. These are the territories that the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the family leaders of the Israelite tribes assigned to them. Their inheritance fell to them by lot, as the Lord commanded through Moses, for the 9.5 tribes. For Moses had assigned the inheritance of two and a half tribes on the other side of the Jordan, but he had not assigned an inheritance among them to the Levites. The descendants of Joshua were two tribes. Joseph were two tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. They did not give territory to the Levites in the land, but only towns in which to live, along with the pasture, livestock, and property. Just as the Lord had commanded Moses, so the children of Israel did when they divided the land. Hebron given to Caleb. The descendants of Judah approached Joshua at Gilgal, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, said to them, "You know what the Lord said to Moses, the man of God, about you and me at Kadesh Barnea. I was 40 years old when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to spy on the land, and I brought word back to him as it was in my heart. My companions who went up with me made the hearts of the people melt, but I wholeheartedly followed after the Lord my God. On the day Moses swore an oath, the land on which your foot treads shall be your inheritance for your descendants perpetually, because you completely followed after the Lord my God. Now the Lord has kept me alive, just as he said, for 45 years since the Lord spoke this word to Moses while Israel wandered in the wilderness. Now here I am this day, 85 years old. I am still just as strong today as I was on the day that Moses sent me. My strength now is just like my strength then, both for battle and for going out and returning. So now give me this hill country that the Lord spoke about that day, the day you heard about the Anakites lived there in large fortified cities. Perhaps the Lord will be with me, and I will drive them out, as the Lord said." And Joshua blessed him and gave Hebron to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, as an inheritance. Therefore Hebron became an inheritance of Caleb, son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, until this day, because he completely followed after the Lord, the God of Israel. The former name of Hebron was Kiriath Arba. Arba was the greatest man among the Anakites. Then the land had rest from war. 15. Allotment for Judah. The allotment for the tribe of Judah by their clans stretches southward to the border of Edom to Zin wilderness in the south. Their southern border runs from the southern tip of the Salt Sea to the south of the ascent of Akrabim, crosses to Zin, rises south of Kadesh Barnea, crosses to Hezron, then rises to Adar, turns towards Karka, then crosses to Asmon, goes out to the brook of Egypt, and then to the sea. This is your southern border. The eastern border is the Salt Sea up to the mount of the Jordan. The northern border rules from the northern extremity of the Dead Sea at the mouth of the Jordan River, then rises to Beth Hogbeth, crosses north to Beth Araba, rises to the stone of Bonan, son of Reuben, and rises to Debir from Acre Valley, turns northward to Gilgal opposite the ascent of Adamim, south of the valley. It crosses to the waters of En-Shemesh and onward to En-Rogel. The border rises to the valley of Ben-Hinnom to the southern slope of the Jebusites, that is Jerusalem. then rises to the top of the hill west of the valley of Ben Hinnom, as the southern north part of the valley
northern.
of
Sorry.
northern
Yeah.
northern end of the valley of Rephaim. The border turns from the top of the hill to the waters of Nephtoah and goes to the cities of Mount Ebron, and then turns to Baal. That is Kiryat Jearim. The border turns west of Belal to Mount Zir, crosses to the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is Kesalon, descends to Beth Shemesh, and crosses to Tibnah. The border goes out to the northern slope of Ekron, turns to Shikharon, crosses to Mount Baal, goes to Jebneel, and ends at the sea. The westward border was the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea. These were the borders surrounding the tribe of Judah according to their clans. According to the word of the Lord to Joshua, Caleb son of Jephunneh was given an allotment among the tribe of Judah. Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron. Arba was the father of Anak. Caleb drove out from there 3 Anakites, Shishai, Ahiman, and Talmai, descendants of Anak. He went up from there against the inhabitants of Debir. Before the name of Debir was Kiriath Sefer, Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksa in marriage to whoever attacks Kiriath Sefer and captures it. Othniel, son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, captured it. So Caleb gave Aksa his daughter in marriage. When she came to Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. She dismounted from her donkey, and Caleb said to her, What can I do for you? She answered, Please give me a blessing. Since you have given me land in the Negev, now give me springs of water. So he gave her the upper and lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Judah according to their clans. The cities at the southern extremity of the tribe of Judah toward the border with Edom were Kebmeel, Eder, Jagur, Kenah, Dimnah, Ada, Kadesh, Hazor, Itham, Ziph, Telem, Beolah, Hazor, Hadath, Kiriath, Hezron, that is Hazor, Ammon, Shema, Molada, Hazor, Gada, Heshmon, Beth. These are hard. Belet, Pelet, Hazar, Shual, Beersheba, Bisiothai, Bala, Elim, Ezim, Tolad, Kasil, Horma, Zigla, Madmana, Samsona, Lebanon, Shillam, Ain, and Rimmon, cities numbered 29 with their villages. In the lowlands were the Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashna, Zanoah, and Ganim, Tapra, Enam, Jermuth, Adulma, Sokoth, Ezek, Sharim, Adilath, Geridathim, 14 cities within their villages. Also there were Zenan, Hadad, Megala, Gad, Dilian, Mizpah, Jokil, Lachish, Bokath, Eglon, Mekabon, Lamas, Katish, Georoth. Okay.
Beth Dagon, Nama, and
There's a lot of them.
Makkedah.
16 cities were their villages. Also there were Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Ipla, Ashna, Nezib, Ketha,
Akzib,
Merith, 9 cities with their villages. Also there were Ekron, its towns and villages, from Ekron to the sea, and all the land near Ashdoth and their villages. Ashdoth, its town and villages. Gaza, its town and villages, as far as the brook of Egypt and the Mediterranean Sea with its coast. In the hill country were Shamir, Jatir, Succoth, Dana, Kiryah, Sana, that is Debir, Anab, Eshtemoth, Anim, Goshen, Holland, and Giloth, 11 cities with their villages. Also there were Arab, Duma, Ashan, Janif, Beth, Puth, Apekath, Humta, Kiriath, Arba, that is Hebron, and Zaire, 9 cities with their villages. Also there were Mayan, Carmel, Ziph, Juta, and Jezreel, Jokdim, Zenodah, Cain, Gibeah, Tamanat, 10 cities with their villages. Also, there were Kala, Beth, Zur, Gedor, Meratha, Beth, Anath, and Eltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Also, there were Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriam, Jerith, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness were Beth Araba, Nadin, Sadak, Nibshan, city of salt, and En Gedi, 6 cities with their villages. The people of Judah were not able to drive out the Jebusites living in Jerusalem, so the Jebusites live with the people of Judah and Israel to this day.
And that is
Joshua.
14 and
Bye. Have a great day. Please subscribe.
you did a really good job.